Yo, what's up everybody, it's your boy Dyson. Today I'm doing a video on a fight recommended by a fan, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's introduce the combatants. So, today we're going to be talking about the entire tribe, the entire clan of Bad Blood Berserker Predators, aka Super Predators, versus the Ultimate Predator. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start by introducing the Bad Bloods, the Super Predators. So the Super Predators are a subset or subspecies of their own race, the Yautja, and they hunt their own race, typically the Jungle Yautja, who follow the Honor Code. They don't follow the Honor Code, they are basically ruthless, savage berserkers, hence the name Berserker Predator. Their leader is, of course, the Berserker Predator, Mr. Black, as seen here. The Super Predators are basically Bad Bloods in the sense that they are the mockery of what the Predators stand for. They don't believe in honor, they don't believe in respect, they simply believe in the thrill of the hunt. Their leader, of course, being Berserker, who is the most skilled and most powerful of all the Predators in the Super Predator clan. In fact, Berserker had no issue killing his own kind, just like the rest of the Super Predators. They hunt and exterminate their own kind, and he was powerful enough to defeat a Jungle Yautja and decapitate him. The Super Predators typically sport a single elongated wrist blade, and they have slightly different technology to that of the average Yautja. For example, their wrist blades can be used as up-close slashing and stabbing weapons, and they can also be projectile weapons shot from above the wrist, as Berserker displayed in the movie. Now get this, the Super Predators even have access to plasma casters that are somewhat more advanced than the average Yautja's plasma caster. Their plasma casters can in fact shoot rapid fire and are very powerful. These Super Predators hunt all kinds of creatures, and the Super Predator that you see on the screen now is Tracker. He is a very powerful, very skilled, very durable Super Predator. He gets his name from the fact that he can track the humans and any prey that the Super Predators are after. He uses wild, carnivorous, alien creatures, these quadrupedal, very vicious, dog-like extraterrestrials. They, of course, are trained by the Super Predators themselves. Now, it is said that the Super Predators are actually somewhat more powerful than the average predator, at least slightly. And as you can see, these are the creatures that Tracker uses to hunt down his prey. All predators, aka Yautja, typically collect trophies from their prey, such as the spinal columns and skulls of humans and other creatures. But the thing is, Super Predators typically use the bones and body parts of their prey to be incorporated into their image, just as Tracker uses tusks on his mask, and Berserker uses an alien jaw on his mask, aka helmet. Here you have the Super Predator known as Falconer. Both Tracker and Falconer are technically under their leader Berserker in ability, rank, and power. Yet they are Berserker's best warriors. Now Falconer, he has a plasma caster, wrist blade, and very tough, heavy-duty armor. Falconer gets his name from the fact that he uses drone-like devices that fly around and scope out areas, seeing where the prey is and keeping tabs on them at all times. Spoiler alert for Predators, both Tracker and Falconer were killed by humans. They both put up a very good fight, but ultimately Tracker was blown up and Falconer was slashed open with a sword. Ultimately, even Berserker was outsmarted and defeated. But that doesn't take away from how impressive the Super Predators are. They are extremely fast and agile, very durable, very strong, and most of all, they're barbaric. The Ultimate Predator is, in fact, the Ultimate Predator, also known as the Upgrade Predator and the Assassin. He is at the top of the Yautja food chain. He is a hybrid between many dangerous, very powerful species from around the entire galaxy. He, of course, has an extended, very sharp, somewhat serrated, long wrist blade that can be shot out as a projectile that can sometimes even have an explosive attached. He's also equipped with a plasma caster that comes right out from his wrist gauntlets and fires very, very extremely powerful, very hot bolts of plasma, hotter than Earth plasma and fire. He is of course around 11 feet tall. He is extremely powerful and durable. In fact, his flesh is fused with a form of nanotechnology, which literally allows him to possess damn near impenetrable flesh. But if the nanotech is weakened enough, he will be able to be damaged severely. And yes, the assassin predator is extremely skilled, as well as very overpowered, and he's, like I said, very durable, very intelligent, and a very, very savage being. He even completely crushed the shit out of a car just by slamming another Yautja into it, proceeded to break his face and kill him, and behead him by yanking on his skull with one hand. He's able to typically survive heavy artillery and even plasma caster fire. But anyway, let's get into the fight. As the Super Yautja prowl their game hunting planet, they notice something is watching them and hunting them. Just as they're walking, what leaps in front of them? None other than the ultimate predator, here to exterminate the bad bloods, those who dishonor the Yautja and their honor code. So, Berserker takes his combi stick and extracts it into a spear, and then wails it directly at the upgraded predator. The hardened nanotech-infused flesh of the ultimate predator causes it to just bounce off, and as the Berserkers begin to realize that they're outmatched, they begin firing plasma caster bolts at the ultimate predator. He dodges a few of them, but catches like 3 shots directly to his chest and abdomen. Both Falconer and Tracker extract their wrist blades, and they shoot their extended wrist blades straight into the wounded chest of the ultimate predator, trying to take him down. The ultimate predator simply jumps over them, lands behind them, and as Berserker turns around, he gets kicked a severely far distance away. And then, Tracker, what happens to him? He gets his helmet ripped off his face, and then he gets brutally punched in the face so hard that his face cracks open. This intense hit kills him, but not before Tracker's hounds begin charging towards the ultimate predator, lunging at him and biting him all over. He grabs one, tosses it so hard and so far away that it cracks off of a tree, blood flying everywhere. He grabs another by its leg, yanks it off of him, and slams it off the ground, splattering its brains. He grips up another one off of his arm, tears it off of him, grabs it with both hands and tears it in half. Berserker fires a plasma bolt directly at his skull, but the ultimate predator dodges it instantly. Falconer throws his combi stick, impaling the ultimate predator through the stomach, since the ultimate predator's body is now weakened, but all he does is retaliate by gripping up the corpse of Tracker, grabbing him by his leg, and then grabbing Falconer by his leg. He lifts both of them up, extending his arms out before whacking them into each other so hard that their bones break and shatter, blood flying, spraying all over the place. Berserker, being the last one left, charges forward, running at the ultimate predator before leaping through the air, impaling him through the ribs with his blades, and crawling up his body by stabbing into him with his wrist blades before getting up towards his head, cocking his arm back right as the upgrade predator grips him up and tosses him many, many feet away. He races back over to the super predator Berserker and kicks him many feet away, causing him to slam into a tree, completely breaking it in the process. And just as Berserker gets back up, he's impaled through the chest by a wrist blade that's been shot directly at him. The ultimate predator makes his way back over towards the super predator before grabbing him up by his throat, lifting him up, and slamming him into the ground severely hard. Then he stomps his back, crushing his spine, before he picks him up by both arms. Ripping both arms off, he falls to the ground, only to get his head stomped in by the ultimate predator. Winner, the upgrade predator. Let me know if you guys would appreciate me doing an alternate version of the ending, where the situation unfolds a bit differently. Anyway, it's been your boy Dice, I'm outie.